I don't want to waste any time in this video, so I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I'm sure you've all noticed that the flow of content just sort of stopped with my channel, just as it seemed like it would hit a high point. The Desert Bus stream never happened, my weekly highlight reels stopped being churned out, and none of the projects I promised in my 100 subs video were released. And I'm sorry, I apologize for this, but this is the definitive explanation for why. I just really needed to focus on making the 4th encounter. Yeah, no, that's not actually why. I've had a series of both major mishaps and elated epiphanies in the past little bit. I don't know if it was 2 weeks or a month. My perception of time is very bad. First off, I got a power supply for Christmas. Plugged it all in, got it all installed, and then computer is on fire. No, it wasn't, but it would not turn on no matter what I did. I knew that if I was going to make another video, I would need to undergo an epic quest of unimaginable proportions. In layman's terms, I had to get my mom to drive me an hour down the road to get it fixed, and at the end of the road, there would be an individual of unparalleled electrical wizardry, a being of unrivaled technical prowess. My cousin. Once I got it there, I found out my motherboard was busted, so I needed to replace it, so I did, and that one was also busted when it showed up, so I had to return that and get a new one, and then when the new one came in, I found out my memory didn't work, so I had to replace the memory. It was a whole mess, and eventually, but eventually it was done. The quest was complete, I praised the computer wizard who fixed it, and now I am making this really stupid and unnecessary video. But on to the second part. What did I do? Deprived of my creative outlet, my games, my passions, whatever you want to call it, I was lost. It was sort of a blessing and a curse that this happened over Christmas break. I didn't have to go to school on my missing chromosome book, but I was left around the house with 70% of my daily schedule missing its key component, which, you know, kinda has an effect on a person. Mostly I just played Plants vs. Zombies 2, I'm gonna be honest, but when I was not doing that, I was thinking. So yes, I've been thinking, if I'm gonna get past 200 subs, which I'm approaching kind of shockingly fast, I'm gonna be honest, there's gotta be more. There's gotta be more than my 7-track intro that makes it 9 times out of 10 impossible for me to export videos. There's gotta be more than the highlight reels I'm making every Sunday, where something funny happens one time and then the rest of the video is filler. I don't have the storage space, the interests, the time, or the money to keep up with game trends, and making these funny moments just feels like it's just scratching the surface of what I can do with editing, compared to response on videos like these, compared to the response on videos like this. And sure, the funny moments are fun to make, and they're fun to watch to a degree, but there just needs to be something more. I want to create something that people will come back to. I want to create something inspiring, not only to myself, but to other people. I want to create like mastercrafts. I want to make something I've never made on such a scale before. I want this channel to be something that I can look back on in like 10 years and be proud of. Just looking back on what I made 2 years ago makes me cringe, but if I can make something that I can make today, and then when I'm 25, which, man, that's how old I'm gonna be in 10 years. When I'm 25, I can stumble across my old channel and think, wow, I did a good job. If that's something, if I can do that, then that's gonna be amazing. That's why I need to fulfill these promises that I made 2 months back. The story of Carry On, first off, it's gonna be a mastercraft of my own design. It's probably the thing I'm most confident in when it comes to these passion projects. The only thing I can't make myself is the footage, but the story I plan to write is gonna be just as powerful as the trailer I wrote, and hopefully it won't get taken down by the people who made Carry On. I really hope it doesn't, because I think it's gonna be great, and it's just gonna be a fan project when it comes down to it. The movies video, on the other hand, I'm a bit less confident in it right now. It needs a lot of refining, a lot of shortening, and I still need to finish up a few more entries before it's complete. But as soon as I'm finished writing, I'm gonna record it, and then I'll get to editing, and it's gonna be great. The Henry Stickmin video is gonna be a bit trickier, on the other hand, because I haven't started it. I already used half of my strong talking points in the trailer, and honestly, I've forgotten most of the game since I finished the collection. But it will be released regardless, and I plan to make it as quality a piece as I can, just like the trailer was. And here's the big shaboosher, the big gonka go woosher, the time travel trip. This has been so hard just to record, and I don't know how I'm gonna edit it. Like, there's just so much footage to comb through when it comes to this. I have like 8 total hours, I bet, of just footage of this. Just different takes, different parts. And this is just part 1. There's so much I have to edit, and it was so hard to get recorded. I nearly lost my mind, and I'm nearly gonna lose my mind trying to edit it all, I bet. But even still, there's gonna be bloopers, there's gonna be actual episode stuff, it's gonna be great. And finally, there is one more. There's an outlier. I came up with this while I was just on my phone, on Google Docs, trying to think of something to write, and I thought about this, and it's gonna be a project now. As I'm sure you know, I suck at games. I'm so bad at games. It keeps me up at night, it probably keeps you up at night, too, with like homicidal intents to come to my house and kill me because I'm so bad at video games. But I used to be worse, like way worse. So in a new project I started, Historical Gaming Blunders, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about historical stories of me sucking at video games. Delve into the full story of that one thing I said in a Minecraft casual commentary that one time and then moved on. Delve into how games have given me real fears that are crippling my everyday life. This is a cry for help. And just general one-off mistakes in this upcoming project. Absolutely abound with blunders. Okay, so that's all for now in terms of big picture stuff. And if you are the one person who actually likes my currently produced content, don't worry. I'll still make my fair share of gameplay videos, but I don't have enough breathing room with this 1-week upload schedule. I have to spend all my free time editing the video that'll come out this Sunday and have no real time in my day to get to working on those bigger projects. So that does mean that the weekly upload is gone. Pretty much for good, it probably means. The weekly upload as of this video is probably going to be extinct. Unless I get so good at writing scripts that I can write them in a day, record them in a day, and edit them throughout the course of 6 days, which, even just for the editing thing, it sounds like a long time, but it's not when it comes to editing. The weekly upload's gone. So I'm okay with it, honestly, because it means more passion projects, which means my voice will shine through more, which means I'll be happier with the content I'm making, and that's always what's important to me. If I'm happy with the content, I don't really care how it's received, because it's a thing I made with my own time and my own passion, and that's always special. Every video that I release is special like that. My writing skills have been refined in these scripts, so you don't have to worry about a repeat of this, where the microphone sounds like it is encased in a pillow, or this, where I just don't even know what to say about this, other than it is terrible and sucks. But yeah. Ow! Expect more passion projects less often, basically, which sounds way worse once I say it than it did when I came up with it. Oh, my channel's going to collapse. I'm going to check YouTube statistics in a month and pee. So yeah, that's a wrap. Which, by the way, does not go well with croutons. The crunchy soft transitions between wrap and crouton is too dramatic to be an enjoyable meal. Like and subscribe, comment for more CriticalCrouton. No, that's my old intro. That's the cringy one. Okay, go back to the crouton thing. Go back. Goodbye.